Hello and welcome back to class. Now, basically today I'm going to be showing you how to backtest properly. All right, I'm going to be showing you how to use the TradingView backtest tool from your premium TradingView subscription, and I'm going to be showing you how you can backtest effectively to improve your trading, okay, and also help you gain confidence in your strategy. All right. Backtesting is one thing that helps your technical analysis, but most times a lot of traders do not know how to even properly backtest, and they don't even know how to, you know, properly do it that it improves their trading game. Now, this is XAUSD on the 50 minutes time frame, and we are going to be backtesting. Let's say we're going to be backtesting from the 25th of October. Okay, so now how do you use the backtesting? So just check the top of your trading view interface. You're going to see replay. All right, now all you have to do is you click replay, and then you bring it down to where you want price to actually uh take the price back to. All right, now it has loaded. Okay, so you just bring it back to where you want to start studying from. Now this is what, the 25th of October, and I want to start back testing from right here. All right, so once you click it, it's going to take price back there, and it's going to be like you are trading it all over again. All right, this is something that's already happened, but it's going to be like you are studying the price data all over again. Okay. All right, so this is it from the 25th of October. Okay, so let us analyze, or rather, let us retrade what's it called? XAUSD. Okay, now when you're backtesting, you have to approach it just like the same way you're going to approach the live market, because that is the whole idea of backtesting. You do not fast forward and see what price does, then you now go back and now pretend to trade it. No, you're only going to be deceiving yourself that way. So when you backtest, you should approach it just like you're approaching the real financial market, or like you're approaching the live market. So now this is gold, 50 minutes time frame. Now, if we are going to trade this, okay, if we are going to trade this now, so you start your analysis. Okay, so let's look at this setup and see what we have here. Okay, so gold has obviously been bullish for a while. Okay, it's crazily been bullish for a while, and currently at this point we have that break of structure. All right, so just right above here also we have that slight break of structure, and price has been able to form what internal range liquidity right here. All right, so our most recent break of structure happens to be here. All right, so we have this to be the swing point, though price swept it, which is kind of a good one because it kind of give this low a lot more solidity. Now, let's check the 5 minutes time frame here, and let's see if we can get a buy from here. So if I was going to approach this market, I'm going to be looking to take a buy from somewhere around here. All right. I'm going to be looking to take a buy from somewhere around there. Now, it's not certain whether I'm going to enter yet, but I am going to have a position like this. My stop loss is going to be below this, just to give my room enough trade to give my trade enough room to do its thing. Then I'm going to be targeting this high. All right. So now let us play it and see what happens. So you come down and then you just click play, and then the market begins to move like it will in real market time. All right. Now see what gold did. It's going crazily bullish. Yeah. So let's see if we get mitigated, because this bullish move now, it did something. Okay. It built liquidity. You see this trend line liquidity here. So this might hold, but I'm still holding here. All right. So maybe based on, or because of this liquidity, we might maybe move our entry to somewhere around here, just so we don't really like get left out basically. So let's see. We're gonna be looking at here, and then now we can adjust our stop loss to maybe be here. So let's see what actually happens. Let's see. Let's see if we get tapped in. And then if you want to maybe increase the speed of how this thing moves, you actually can do that. Just come here and then you put it on uh maybe 3x. All right, maybe 3x. If you put it on 3x, it's gonna move a lot more faster. So you play and it moves on 3x. You see, it moves a lot more faster. So let's see if we get triggered. Okay, it's coming down now. It's coming down now. Ah, did we get triggered? Okay, okay, no, we did not get triggered, but I'm still positive on this point of interest. Okay, I'm still positive. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, now gold is doing something. Okay, gold is doing something. So let's check maybe the 15 minutes time frame. Let's check the 15 minutes time frame and see what's up. Now we have what I can call structural liquidity here. Okay, and then we also have this point of interest. So we're gonna be looking out for that. If we go back to 5 minutes time frame, we might be able to see. All right, yes, that is quite a valid one. All right, and then if maybe we want to go with the trend line approach, we can. We might also see something like this. Okay, maybe this trend line. So now I'm looking out for this point of interest. So let's see what happens. Yeah, did you see that? Okay. Oh boy. All right, now, see what actually happened here. This point of interest got violated. Okay, it got violated. Now, see what price did here. My entry at this point, it got stopped out. Okay, it got stopped out. So we will have been mitigated on this trade, but we'll have been stopped out. Rather, price came downwards here. Ignore this fair value gap even. So now the thing is that we are still bullish. Okay, we are still bullish. We are still very much bullish. Now we're having a lot more clarity on what price is doing. Okay, we are still bullish. So I'm still positive on the buy side. Our first trade has hit SL and then it's now going our direction. So now what do we look out for? We look out for re-entries. And funny enough, this our point of interest is still valid. So I'm going to be taking a re-entry. But why? Am I just jumping in like that? No. It's simply because I can spot this fair value gap. Okay? I can spot this fair value gap here. All right? This fair value gap. So I'm going to be using this fair value gap for my entry here. So let's see what price does. Okay, now at this point, price has left me, and we have what? A break of structure right here. Okay, we have a break of structure right here. So now let's see if we can, if we have a different setup or if we are still going to be positive on that. Now, PTC is doing, or rather, XAU is doing something quite interesting. Okay, so now if you notice at this point, we are studying price action actually. We are learning from our mistakes. Okay, now what could we have done here? Use this trend line for confluence, all right? And then this low was actually liquidity for price to mitigate this what? This high, all right? And this trend line will have given us influence. And honestly, I did not see the trend line earlier. So we got stopped out. If not, we will have used at least this fair value gap for our entry. And most worst case scenario, we will have missed, would have been missed by a few pips. But still on still, let's keep on going. All right. So this is it now, XA. Let's just, I think I'll have to reduce the speed just because I want to clearly see what price is doing and what price is printing. All right. All right. Now, XA, you doing something. Pause. All right. Now, XA tapped into this other block, okay? Personally, I wouldn't have taken that trade because I do not really trade that way. All right, now we have something interesting. You see this flag that we have here? This is what? This is a rally-based rally. I made a video on it just recently, and you can check my channel and it's there. So you see what we have over here? This is a rally-based rally, okay? We have what? A retest over here already. So an entry will have been taken here, okay? An entry will have been taken here. Stop loss beneath this other block right here. Okay. Now, where do we target for our TP? Let's estimate where we can target for TP. Okay, let's estimate. All right. So maybe if we target here, okay, let's see 3RR maybe with that trend line. Now I can delete the trend line because I have seen what I wanted to see. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Now I'm on the buy position already. Okay, from this XAU. Let's see. All right, we are currently bullish. Okay, we are still up. All right. Stopped out, stopped out, stopped out. Beautiful. Okay. Stopped out maybe at break even or worst case scenario, we are stopped out at stop loss. Okay. Now zooming in, I can see a setup already. I can see what price is reaching out for. You see, we have this trend line liquidity right here. Okay. We have this trend line liquidity right here. All right. Now, so there's a very high possibility that price will grab that trend line liquidity and mitigate the point of interest, which happens to still be this fair value gap. Maybe. Okay. So we are positive on this fair value gap and we will look to take buy entries from there. Okay. We'll look to take buy entries from there. So let's play and see what's up. Maybe I might need to make it go faster. 3x. All right, I can see something already, guys. I can see something already, guys. Same thing that occurred here is what is actually occurring here also. All right, so we can also take a buy based on what is going here. This is what this is a rally base rally. So we have this. All right, price has broken up. All right, so we would have had a position just outside, the break there. Stop loss here. Just same thing that we did here. Okay, stop loss here, and then TP here. Okay. Now let me explain something. All right. Let me explain something. Break of structure, mitigation of fair value gap. All right. Now I wouldn't have taken the buy from here because I was expecting price to get here. All right. Being honest about it. But seeing this consolidation, seeing this base forming, the moment price broke out of this base, I would have gone on a buy right here. So currently we'll have maybe been in like 2RR, maybe. Okay, currently being like 2RR, and then we just wait to see what price is going to do. So this is it. All right, now you see at this point you can maybe decide to take partials and maybe even break even your trade if you wish. All right, if you wish. Now that is it. TP hits. Now let me explain something when it comes to trading. You see, we've hit two stop losses, right? We hit one here. Okay, we actually had one SL hit here. Okay, we had one SL hit here. All right, we had one SL hit here. We had a setup like this, I believe, and then we had the second SL hit here. Now, if maybe the risk was like $100 for both of this position, we will have been down $200. But now this was a 1:5 risk to reward ratio. So if you are risking $100 now, it will be up 500. So 500 minus the $200 that we lost earlier on, you see that we will still be up $300. That is the good thing about trading with a proper risk to reward ratio. In as much as I had two losing trades before I got this winning trade, I'm still up $300 if I was risking $100 per trade. So in as much as I'm teaching you how to backtest, in as much as I'm showing you how you can properly backtest and how you can approach the market backtesting, okay, I'm also showing you risk management and how to trade with a proper risk to reward ratio. But by the time maybe you are trading randomly, you risk $500 here, you risk $50 here, you now risk $30 here, it will not make sense. Have a fixed risk, a fixed amount you are risking per trade. Okay. Now, I when it comes to my strategy, I trade ICT concepts and I also trade a bit of basic price action. I mix the whole thing to get a very unique strategy. That is why you might see me still trading maybe what you might want to call flag patterns or the rally based rally kind of patterns. I trade ICT, I trade liquidity, I trade structures. Okay. So that is my strategy. If you want to learn my strategy, you send me a DM, then we talk about that. But this is basically my approach. All right. So as it stands now, we are up 3RR. So let's keep back testing and let's see how it goes. So price has hit our TP and we have cashed out. So price is still buying, okay? Price is still buying, but then you can't catch everything from the market. So now we'll wait for a retracement and see if we can actually catch something interesting. BTC is XA is going crazy. It's still buying. Oh, I missed something there, and I'm going to take it back. Okay, I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take it back because I want to explain something again. Okay. Now, when you zoom in, what do you see again? The same approach. That same approach. Rally base. It even happened here also. Okay. It even happened here, but here was a lot more clearer. All right. It even happened here that we even got a retest also. I'm not teaching you how to get re-entries. All right. How to get entries to stack your positions. But maybe I'm going to do that in subsequent videos. So if you've not subscribed, you can subscribe now. But then here is this. This is what? This is the base. So we have a rally base. All right. The next thing to expect is what? A rally. Now, how do you know that? Okay. So you will observe. Now we've had that break. Okay. We've had that break of what? This, this base. So a buy position would have been maybe somewhere here. All right. Let's say maybe you wanted to be sure enough and then maybe you waited for a break right above there with your stop loss beneath this low here. All right. With your stop loss beneath this low here. Now, you target minimum of maybe 1 is to 3 RR. All right. And then let's see how it goes. At this point now, you see, you are TP hit already. Like, you get the point. So this is what this is. We are up 3 RR already. Okay, minusing these losses plus another 3 RR. So we are up 6 RR already. All right. So let's keep now this is 5 minutes, like more like scalping or approach basically. I'm not teaching higher time frame approach, teaching 5 minutes approach now. Maybe in the next video I'm going to show you how to do this on higher time frames. So TP hits, let's wait for retracement and then let's see. Oga post now. All right. Let's see what XAU is doing currently because we've hit TP. Okay, price came back here. All right. So currently now we have another word break of structure here. At least we can say that. So let's see what happens. All right, interesting. Now, not just that we had a break of structure, we also had price form liquidity. Okay, we had price form liquidity just right here, just right here. All right. Now, what do we look for? A point of interest. This zone here is looking quite interesting to me. All right. Now, why am I marking that zone? Well, it's about my strategy and my approach. Okay. Now, that zone is looking interesting to me, and I also have a fair value gap here. One thing you must know about gold is that gold respects fair value gaps a lot. So I'm going to be looking for possible buy entries from anywhere below this line. All right. So let's see if price gives us anything like that. All right. Now see what price actually did. Okay. Price still form liquidity. So we are still positive on this. And for the fact that I have what looks like equal low liquidity, I think I'm a lot more bullish on this. So I can have, this is 15 minutes time frame. So I can have my buy there and I can have my SL just right here. Okay, I can have my buy there and my SL just right here. Or let's see if we can get a more precise point of interest. I would have loved to use here this support here, but gold respects fair value gaps a lot. So we're going to work with that fair value gap from the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so let's play it and see what's up. All right, we've not been tapped in yet. It's still, yeah, we've been tapped in, guys. We've been tapped in, and then we've been tapped in. Okay, now we're targeting this high here for our first TP. Okay, for our first TP. Now we've been tapped in right here. Okay, you see that support I spoke about? It sniped it. Did it? It sniped it, bruv. But we're still in anyway. And we're targeting what? 3. Okay, this is a 4RR 3.8. If we extend it, sorry, that's a 3.8 RR. Now, if we extend it, 4RR. Okay, don't forget, gold is massively buying, so we are bullish all the way. That's why we are not looking for sales. Okay, because we don't want to trade against the trend. So at this point now, we are up like, let's see, we are up like uh 2.5 RR. It's wise to maybe take partials or maybe break even your trades. So let's see. All right, TP hits. Okay, TP hits right here. Oh, TP smashed. All right. So at this point now, we are up like 6 RR plus 4. That is 10 RR. Okay, 10 RR in how many days? In 2 days. In 2 days, we up 10 RR. Okay. Now we keep studying. Okay. Now at this point, see what happened here. We have a break of structure right here. Okay. We have the break of structure right here. We have what? Internal range liquidity. Okay. Now let's even measure if this liquidity is even valid. Is it below the 0.61 level? Is it? Sorry, I think I have to. All right. I think it is okay. Oh, it's not really valid, but let's just keep observing and let's see what price actually does. Mm, okay. Price has done something quite interesting. All right. Price has formed equal low, not like equal low, but it has sharp formed something like a trend line LQ. All right. So let's observe. Now price formed trend line LQ, which is trend line liquidity, and we have what? Quasimodo here. All right. We have this left shoulder right here. Now this would have been a good point of interest for a buy. All right. It would have been a good point of interest for a buy. All right. So we'll have our SL just beneath here to be safe. Then we can target this high here for TP. Okay, so let's watch and see. All right. Mm. Now gold is consolidating, and personally, I do not like this. All right, it's consolidating, and I do not like it. So whenever I see this, and if you check, if you even if you see this, you're going to see that it's now forming what? A drop base drop. All right. So there's a possibility that gold might want to break bearish, spotting this. So as far as I'm already up, I might maybe move my SL to N3 just because I don't want to risk much. I mean maybe move my SL to N3 or take it below the shoulder just to cut down my risks. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You see what I spoke about? You see it? You see? So we can say maybe we are down from 10 RR, Abby, to like 9 RR. Maybe let's just assume we lost one trade down to like 1 RR. All right. So I think this was where gold did the massive sell. Okay, you can see still that drop base drop. Okay, where gold did the massive sell, and then what's today? This is 9th October. Okay, sorry. I think we started from 6th of October to 9th of October. So guys, I think I'm basically going to stop here. All right. I think I've been able to pass value and I hope that this actually helps. All right. I hope that this helps. So whenever you're using your backtesting tool, use it to practice and approach the market just the same way you're going to approach the live market. Don't cheat yourself even when you're practicing. It wouldn't help you. Okay. Don't go and look at the direction that price is going to go. Then you come back and you pretend to predict it. No, make the mistakes. And like you can see, even when I started, I hit SL on 2 trades because I approached the market the way I would really approach it on the live markets. Okay. So that is how you basically use your back testing tool. Okay. And this is how you study. All right. So when you maybe are done studying, you can come back and restudy your trades. Okay, now this trade hit TP. Why did it hit TP? What strategy did it hit TP with? What entry points did I use? What did I see? Was it an A plus setup? Now, if I see this thing next time, do I take the trades? You study this setup. Okay, you learn why this actually moved properly. You learn why this moved properly, why this moved properly, and why you even hit SL here. Okay, so that next time when you're trading, you don't get to repeat mistakes. Instead, you get better. All right. So that will be all for now, guys. That will be all for now. And like I earlier said, if you want to maybe possibly learn how I approach the market in terms of trading strategy and my insights, you can send me a message on my WhatsApp using the link in the description box. You can also join the Telegram channel where I post my daily chart updates. Very important. Okay. Join the Telegram channel using the link in the description box below. And until I see you in my next video, I wish you happy learning. I wish you happy trading. It's your favorite King Wesley, and I sign out.